Have you ever given your heart and soul to someone only to be left feeling used and betrayed? Sometimes in our lives, we sacrifice everything for someone, but they never realize our dedication and hurt us in many ways. Now it is your duty to protect your heart and soul from them. Today, we will share 5 brutal pieces of advice to always follow if you don't want to lose control of your life in such situations. 1. Grappling with the complexities of attraction and relationships. A critical aspect of these discussions is the role of physical attraction, a component heavily emphasized in our society. We live in a culture that frequently prioritizes physical beauty, celebrating captivating smiles and enchanting eyes. It's natural and healthy to feel drawn to someone who is aesthetically pleasing. After all, our appreciation for beauty is a deeply ingrained human trait. However, the challenge lies in not letting this attraction overshadow the more substantive aspects of a person. Consider the metaphor of a beautiful book cover with empty pages inside. This metaphor perfectly illustrates the dangers of being swayed solely by appearances. A stunning cover might initially attract us, but if the content is lacking, the book's value diminishes. Similarly, when we meet someone attractive, it's essential to remember that their appearance is only one facet of their identity. A beautiful face doesn't guarantee a kind heart, integrity, or emotional depth. Recognizing this truth can help us avoid the pitfalls of superficial attraction, ensuring that we seek deeper connections. Let's delve into a practical example. Imagine encountering someone who exudes charm and elegance, whose appearance immediately captures your attention. As you get to know them, you might find yourself strongly attracted. However, over time, you begin to notice troubling inconsistencies, perhaps a lack of empathy or frequent dishonesty. Despite their outward appeal, these negative traits reveal a character that might not align with your values. This scenario highlights the importance of looking beyond physical beauty to understand a person's true nature. A common cognitive bias known as the halo effect can influence our judgment in these situations. This bias leads us to equate physical attractiveness with positive qualities, such as kindness or intelligence. While it's tempting to assume that a good-looking person possesses other desirable traits, it's vital to challenge this bias. By consciously focusing on a person's actions, values, and how they treat others, we can form a more accurate assessment of their character. Developing this awareness helps us build healthier, more fulfilling relationships based on substance rather than superficiality. Reflecting on personal experiences can be enlightening. Many of us have been attracted to someone primarily because of their looks, only to later discover personality traits that were incompatible with our values. These experiences, though sometimes painful, offer invaluable lessons. They remind us of the importance of patience and discernment in getting to know someone beyond their outward appearance. Through these reflections, we can better understand what we truly value in a partner. It's also crucial to acknowledge the transient nature of physical beauty. Over time, physical attributes inevitably change, but a person's core character and values tend to remain more stable. Investing in a relationship based solely on looks can lead to disappointment as the initial allure fades. In contrast, relationships grounded in mutual respect, shared values, and emotional connection are more likely to endure and deepen over time. This understanding encourages us to prioritize qualities that contribute to a lasting bond. To illustrate these points, consider the story of Sarah and Tom. Sarah was initially attracted to Tom's striking looks and charming demeanor. However, as their relationship progressed, she noticed his self-centeredness and lack of consideration for her feelings. Despite his physical appeal, Tom's behavior created significant tension. Ultimately, Sarah realized that true compatibility required more than just attraction. It needed mutual respect and emotional support. This realization helped her understand the importance of looking beyond surface-level qualities. Developing emotional intelligence is another crucial step in navigating the complexities of attraction. Emotional intelligence involves being aware of and understanding your own emotions and motivations. Ask yourself whether you are drawn to someone primarily because of their looks, or if you genuinely connect with their personality and values. Cultivating this self-awareness enables you to make more informed, intentional choices in your relationships. It helps you distinguish between superficial attraction and a deeper, more meaningful connection. Surrounding yourself with people who value authenticity can further reinforce this mindset. Friends and mentors who prioritize character and integrity serve as positive role models. Their influence can help you resist the allure of superficial attractions and encourage you to seek partners who align with your deeper values and aspirations. Having a supportive social circle can provide valuable perspectives and support as you navigate the complexities of relationships. Ultimately, always remember that you deserve a relationship based on genuine connection and mutual respect. Don't settle for someone who merely dazzles you with their looks, but fails to offer emotional depth or kindness. You deserve a partner who appreciates and values the full spectrum of who you are, beyond just the surface. By staying true to this principle, you pave the way for more meaningful and lasting relationships, rooted in a genuine understanding and appreciation of each other's true selves. We can delve into a deeper exploration of how societal standards of beauty are constructed and perpetuated through various channels such as media, advertising, and entrenched social norms. These channels often propagate an idealized image of beauty, which can create unrealistic expectations for individuals. This, in turn, leads many to prioritize superficial physical attributes over more meaningful inner qualities. The pressure to conform to these narrow beauty standards can profoundly impact self-esteem and self-worth, affecting both those who are considered conventionally attractive and those who are not. By critically examining these cultural influences, we can foster a more nuanced understanding of beauty and attraction, encouraging individuals to appreciate a more holistic view that encompasses both physical and inner attributes. In addition, it is essential to explore the psychological phenomenon known as the halo effect. This cognitive bias causes us to ascribe a range of positive attributes to individuals based solely on their physical appearance. The allure of good looks can lead to an idealization of attractive individuals, often causing us to overlook their negative traits or behaviors. By examining the mechanisms that underlie this bias, we can better understand why it occurs and discuss strategies to mitigate its impact. An awareness of the halo effect can empower individuals to make more rational and informed decisions in their personal relationships, ensuring that character and actions are given the weight they deserve, rather than being overshadowed by superficial attractiveness. The metaphor of a beautiful book cover with empty pages serves as a potent illustration of the risks associated with superficial attraction. This metaphor can be expanded to explore the qualities that truly enrich a book, or, in this context, a relationship. Essential attributes such as empathy, integrity, shared values, and emotional intelligence are the true markers of a meaningful and lasting partnership. By prioritizing these deeper qualities, individuals can form connections that are not only more satisfying but also more resilient in the face of life's challenges. This metaphor encourages people to look beyond the surface and appreciate the substantive qualities that truly define a person's worth. Reflecting on personal experiences of attraction and subsequent disillusionment offers another rich area for exploration. Many individuals can recall instances where they were initially captivated by someone's appearance, only to be disappointed by their behavior or character later on. Analyzing these experiences can provide valuable insights into the nature of attraction and the elements that contribute to a healthy and enduring relationship. This reflection can also underscore the importance of personal growth and self-awareness in choosing partners who align with one's core values and long-term aspirations. By learning from past experiences, individuals can make more conscious and informed choices in future relationships. The transient nature of physical beauty further emphasizes the importance of deeper qualities, such as character and values, which tend to remain stable over time. We can explore the concept of temporal changes in attraction and relationship dynamics. As people age and their physical appearance evolves, the attributes that initially drew them to their partners may shift. Relationships that are grounded in mutual respect, shared values, and emotional connection are more likely to endure these changes. This discussion highlights the importance of building relationships based on enduring qualities rather than fleeting physical attraction. Finally, we can delve into the crucial role of emotional intelligence in the context of relationships. Emotional intelligence encompasses the ability to understand and manage one's emotions, as well as the capacity to recognize and empathize with the emotions of others. This skill is vital for navigating the complexities of interpersonal relationships, as it facilitates effective communication, conflict resolution, and the formation of strong emotional bonds. We can explore practical strategies for developing emotional intelligence, such as engaging in self-reflection, practicing active listening, and cultivating empathy. By enhancing their emotional intelligence, individuals can significantly improve the quality and resilience of their relationships, leading to more fulfilling and enduring connections. Rule 2. Guard your love carefully. Love is undoubtedly one of the most significant and powerful emotions we experience in life. It shapes our relationships, influences our decisions, and fills our hearts with joy. However, it is essential to understand that love, while beautiful, should not be dispensed hastily. Imagine love as a precious gem, something rare and valuable. When we meet someone we like, it's natural to feel a rush of emotions, but it's crucial to resist the temptation to pour out all our feelings immediately. Throwing your feelings around carelessly is akin to scattering seeds in the wind, hoping they'll find fertile ground. Unfortunately, not everyone we meet will appreciate or reciprocate our love. Some may even see our vulnerability as an opportunity to take advantage. When we give our heart away too quickly, we risk becoming easy targets for those who do not have our best interests at heart. They might play with our emotions, take what they need, and leave us feeling discarded and broken. Consider the analogy of building a fortress around your heart. This fortress is not meant to keep love out, but to protect the delicate and valuable treasure within. By keeping your feelings in check, you create a safe space where love can grow and flourish, away from the harm of those who might misuse it. It's about ensuring that your love is given to someone who genuinely values and respects it. Earning love is a concept that might seem counterintuitive in a world where we often talk about unconditional love. However, this does not mean love should be withheld or used as a bargaining tool. Instead, it emphasizes the importance of building trust and mutual respect. Love should be shared with someone who has shown through their actions that they are worthy of your affection and care. It's about recognizing your worth and not settling for less than you deserve. When you pour out your love too easily, you might find yourself in a cycle of emotional pain and disappointment. You become vulnerable to being hurt repeatedly, and each experience can leave scars that take time to heal. By being discerning about who you give your heart to, you protect yourself from unnecessary heartbreak. It's about being wise and not letting the eagerness to love cloud your judgment. Let us show you a story about a young woman named Emily, whose journey of love and heartbreak taught her the importance of guarding her heart and giving her love wisely. Emily was a kind and vibrant person who always saw the best in everyone. She believed in the power of love and thought that giving her heart fully and unreservedly was the key to building deep and meaningful connections. When she met Ryan at a mutual friend's party, she felt an instant spark. Ryan was charming, funny, and attentive. Everything Emily had ever dreamed of in a partner. Within weeks of meeting Ryan, Emily found herself falling deeply in love. She spent hours crafting heartfelt messages, planning surprise dates, and expressing her feelings openly. She showered Ryan with affection, believing that her genuine love and dedication would be reciprocated. Ryan, initially, seemed to enjoy the attention and responded with equal enthusiasm. However, as time went on, subtle changes began to appear in Ryan's behavior. He started to cancel plans at the last minute, became less responsive to Emily's messages, and seemed increasingly distant. Emily, blinded by her feelings, convinced herself that he was just busy or stressed. She continued to pour out her love, hoping that her unwavering devotion would bring them closer again. One evening, Emily decided to surprise Ryan with a home-cooked dinner. She spent the entire day preparing his favorite dishes, decorating her apartment, and anticipating a romantic evening. When Ryan arrived, he seemed distracted and disinterested. Halfway through dinner, he received a phone call and left the table, mumbling something about an urgent work matter. Emily sat alone at the beautifully set table, her heart sinking. She realized that Ryan's actions were not those of someone who valued or respected her love. After dinner, Ryan returned with a casual apology, but the spark in his eyes was gone. Emily mustered the courage to ask him what was wrong, to which he responded with a sigh. "I think we need to take a break. I feel overwhelmed by everything." Emily was devastated. She had given Ryan her whole heart, only to have it tossed aside like it meant nothing. That night, as she lay in bed with tears streaming down her face, Emily realized that she had made a mistake. She had poured out her love too easily, without ensuring that Ryan was worthy of it. Determined to learn from her experience, Emily took a step back from dating to reflect on what had happened. She delved into books on relationships, talked to friends and mentors, and even attended a few counseling sessions. Through this journey of self-discovery, Emily understood the importance of guarding her heart and being more discerning about who she gave her love to. Months later, Emily met David at a local art gallery. David was kind, patient, and genuinely interested in getting to know her. This time, Emily took things slow. She enjoyed their conversations and dates, but held back from pouring out her feelings too quickly. She observed how David treated her, how he respected her boundaries, and how he handled the ups and downs of life. David proved to be consistent and reliable. He didn't rush things either. Instead, he matched Emily's pace and showed his affection through thoughtful actions and genuine words. Over time, Emily's trust in David grew, and she felt secure in gradually opening her heart to him. This relationship was built on a foundation of mutual respect and understanding, unlike her previous one. One evening, as they walked hand in hand through a park, David turned to Emily and said, "I want you to know that I appreciate you for who you are. Your love is a gift, and I promise to cherish it always." Emily's heart swelled with happiness. She knew that this time, she had found someone who truly valued her love. Emily's journey taught her the importance of guarding her heart and giving her love wisely. She learned that love should be earned through trust, respect, and genuine care. By taking her time and being more discerning, Emily found a love that was reciprocated and cherished. Her story serves as a reminder that while love is a beautiful and powerful emotion, it should not be given away lightly. It deserves to be protected and shared with those who truly value it. Making someone work for your love does not mean playing games or being intentionally difficult. It means allowing the relationship to develop naturally over time. It's about observing how they treat you, how they handle conflicts, and whether their words align with their actions. This process helps build a solid foundation of trust and understanding, making the love that eventually blossoms much stronger and more resilient. Remember, love is incredibly valuable. It is not something to be given away lightly or taken for granted. By treating your love with the respect it deserves, you ensure that it is cherished by those who receive it. Your love is a gift, and gifts are meant to be appreciated and treasured, not discarded or misused. You are worth more than being someone's fleeting interest or temporary convenience. Your heart deserves to be in the hands of someone who sees its true value and treats it with the utmost care. Waiting for such a person might require patience, but it's a wait that is well worth it. The right person will understand the significance of your love and will reciprocate it fully. Guarding your love carefully does not mean shutting yourself off from the world. It means being mindful of who you let into your heart and ensuring that they are deserving of the love you have to offer. It's about finding a balance between openness and protection, allowing love to enrich your life without causing unnecessary pain. By doing so, you create a space for a genuine and lasting connection to flourish. Rule 3. Prioritize your happiness in relationships. At the heart of any healthy relationship lies the principle of mutual respect. This means both partners should value each other equally, appreciating the unique qualities and contributions each brings. Sacrificing your happiness to please someone else can often lead to an imbalance where one partner takes the other for granted. When you continuously put the other person's needs above your own, you may inadvertently signal that your happiness and well-being are less important, which can erode your sense of self-worth over time. It's easy to fall into the trap of believing that love means self-sacrifice. While compromise and occasional sacrifices are normal in relationships, consistently putting yourself last is not sustainable or healthy. True selflessness should come from a place of genuine love and care, not a fear of losing the relationship. If you find yourself always giving without receiving anything in return, it might be a sign that the relationship is one-sided. A healthy partnership involves give and take, where both parties make an effort to support and uplift each other. Often, people change who they are in an attempt to please their partner, hoping this will make them more lovable or acceptable. However, this approach can lead to losing touch with your true self. When you compromise your values, interests, or happiness to fit into someone else's expectations, you risk losing your identity. This can create a deep sense of dissatisfaction and resentment as you become someone you no longer recognize or feel comfortable being. The desire to be loved and accepted is natural, but it should not come at the cost of your happiness and well-being. If your partner expects you to constantly change or sacrifice your needs to keep them happy, it's a sign of an unhealthy dynamic. This behavior not only undermines your self-respect, but also sets a precedent for future interactions where your needs and desires are dismissed. Over time, this can lead to emotional exhaustion and a deep-seated sense of unfulfillment. When one person consistently makes all the sacrifices, it creates a power imbalance in the relationship. The person who sacrifices often becomes dependent on the approval and validation of the other, which can lead to a loss of autonomy. This dynamic is not only unhealthy, but also unsustainable. It's important to remember that a healthy relationship is built on mutual support, where both partners feel empowered to pursue their happiness and personal growth. It's crucial to recognize when you are being taken for granted. If your efforts to please and support your partner are met with indifference or entitlement, it's a clear indication that they do not value your contributions. This lack of appreciation can be incredibly hurtful and damaging to your self-esteem. You deserve to be in a relationship where your efforts are acknowledged and reciprocated, and where your happiness is as important as your partner's. One of the dangers of continually sacrificing your happiness for someone else is that it can lead to resentment. Over time, the imbalance in the relationship can build up feelings of frustration and anger. You may find yourself feeling trapped, unable to express your true feelings for fear of conflict or rejection. This bottled-up resentment can eventually explode, leading to significant emotional pain and potentially damaging the relationship beyond repair. A relationship should be a partnership where both individuals feel supported and valued. It's not fair or healthy for one person to bear the burden of making all the sacrifices. If your partner expects you to be the one always making the effort, It shows a lack of respect and consideration for your needs. In a healthy relationship, both partners should be willing to compromise and make sacrifices when necessary, but this should never come at the expense of one's happiness. Your happiness is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It's essential to prioritize your well-being and ensure that your needs are being met. This doesn't mean being selfish or uncaring, but rather recognizing that you deserve to be happy just as much as your partner does. In fact, when both partners prioritize their happiness, the relationship becomes stronger and more fulfilling. A happy, healthy relationship is one where both people feel supported and encouraged to pursue their passions and interests. You shouldn't have to lose yourself to be with someone. It's vital to maintain your sense of self and not let the relationship consume your identity. A healthy relationship should enhance who you are, not diminish you. When you are true to yourself, you bring your best self into the relationship, which benefits both you and your partner. It's about finding a balance where you can grow together while still maintaining your individuality. Finding someone who wants you to be happy is key to a fulfilling relationship. A partner who genuinely cares about your well-being will support your dreams and aspirations. They will celebrate your successes and comfort you in times of hardship. This mutual support and care are the foundations of a strong and healthy partnership. When both partners are invested in each other's happiness, the relationship becomes a source of joy and comfort rather than a drain on emotional energy. It's important to recognize the signs of an unhealthy relationship where your happiness is not a priority. If you feel constantly drained, unappreciated, or taken for granted, it's time to reevaluate the relationship. You deserve to be with someone who values you and makes you feel loved and respected. A relationship should not be a source of constant stress and unhappiness. It should be a place where you feel safe, supported, and cherished. Remember that your happiness is your responsibility. While it's wonderful to make your partner happy, it should not come at the cost of your well-being. You have the right to set boundaries and prioritize your needs. It's okay to say no to things that make you uncomfortable or unhappy. A healthy partner will respect your boundaries and work with you to find solutions that work for both of you. Don't settle for less than you deserve. You are worth more than being someone's doormat or convenience. You deserve a partner who respects you, values your happiness, and is willing to put in the effort to make the relationship work. Don't compromise your happiness for someone who doesn't appreciate it. It's better to be alone and happy than in a relationship where you feel unvalued and unhappy. In conclusion, a healthy relationship is one where both partners prioritize each other's happiness. It involves mutual respect, care, and effort. Don't sacrifice your happiness to please someone else. You deserve to be happy and fulfilled in your relationships. By valuing yourself and setting boundaries, you create a space where true love and respect can flourish. Remember, your happiness is important, and you should never have to compromise it for anyone. Rule 4. Don't get fooled by their sweet words. In the realm of relationships, the power of words is undeniable. Words can inspire, heal, and express deep affection. However, they can also deceive, manipulate, and create illusions. Rule 4. Don't get fooled by their sweet words underscores the importance of being discerning and not allowing yourself to be swayed by empty promises or charming phrases. It's crucial to remember that while words can be beautiful, they can also be hollow. Some people are adept at weaving sweet stories and making promises they have no intention of keeping, using words as a tool to manipulate and gain favor. It is easy to become enchanted by sweet talk, especially when it taps into our deepest desires and hopes. We all long to hear affirmations of love and commitment, to be reassured that we are cherished and valued. However, this longing can make us vulnerable to those who use words strategically, crafting them to get what they want without genuinely meaning them. Sweet words can act as a smokescreen, obscuring the true nature of a person's intentions and actions. Actions, on the other hand, are far more telling than words. While someone can easily profess love, loyalty, and dedication, it is their actions that reveal the truth of these declarations. Consistent, tangible actions are the true indicators of someone's character and commitment. If someone's actions don't align with their words, it's a clear sign that their words are empty. For example, someone might say they care deeply about you but consistently fail to show up when you need them or prioritize other aspects of their life over you. This discrepancy between words and actions is a significant red flag. The allure of charming words can be potent, especially in the early stages of a relationship. When you're just getting to know someone, it's natural to want to believe in the best of them, to take their words at face value. However, it's essential to approach these situations with a healthy dose of skepticism. Being swayed solely by what someone says without looking at what they do can lead to disappointment and heartbreak. It's important to pay close attention to whether their actions back up their words. Promises are easy to make, but much harder to keep. A promise without follow-through is worth nothing. In relationships, it's not uncommon for people to make grand promises about the future, plans for travel, shared dreams, or even lifelong commitments. While these promises can be exciting and comforting, they mean little if there's no real intention or effort to fulfill them. It's crucial to hold people accountable for their promises and to notice if there's a pattern of unfulfilled commitments. Being aware of the difference between words and actions requires mindfulness and observation. It's about noticing the little things. Do they listen when you speak? Are they there for you in times of need? Do they respect your boundaries and values? These small actions speak volumes about a person's true character. On the other hand, if someone's behavior consistently falls short of their words, it's a sign that they may not be as invested in the relationship as they claim to be. A common tactic used by people who rely on sweet words is to appeal to your emotions. They might say things that make you feel special, valued, and loved. While these sentiments can be genuine, they can also be used manipulatively to create a sense of security and attachment. This emotional manipulation can make it difficult to see the truth of the situation, leading you to overlook inconsistencies or red flags. It's crucial to maintain a level of emotional clarity and not let yourself be blinded by flattering words. In relationships, substance matters far more than style. Someone who is truly invested in a relationship will demonstrate their commitment through consistent and meaningful actions. This might include making time for you, being reliable, showing genuine interest in your life, and supporting you in your goals. These actions show that they value you and the relationship far beyond what any words could convey. It's important to recognize that words can be a form of performance, especially in the age of social media and digital communication. People can carefully curate their words to present a certain image or to elicit a particular response. However, actions are often spontaneous and harder to fake. They reveal a person's true priorities and values. When someone's actions align with their words, it creates a sense of trust and authenticity. Without this alignment, trust is eroded and doubt sets in. Being vigilant about the difference between words and actions doesn't mean being cynical or distrusting of everyone you meet. Instead, it's about being wise and discerning, ensuring that you protect yourself from potential harm. It's about setting standards for how you want to be treated and not settling for anything less. This discernment is an act of self-respect, acknowledging that you deserve honesty and integrity in your relationships. One of the most challenging aspects of navigating relationships is dealing with the dissonance that arises when someone's words don't match their actions. This dissonance can create confusion and doubt, making it hard to know what to believe. In such situations, it's crucial to trust your instincts and to prioritize what you observe over what you hear. If something doesn't feel right, it's worth exploring further, rather than dismissing it in favor of comforting words. It's also important to communicate openly about your expectations and to hold your partner accountable. If you notice a pattern of unkept promises or actions that don't match words, addressing it directly can clarify the situation. This conversation can provide an opportunity for your partner to explain or correct their behavior. However, if the pattern continues despite clear communication, it's a strong indicator that they may not be as committed or genuine as they claim to be. Understanding the importance of actions over words also helps you set healthier boundaries. It allows you to establish what you are willing to tolerate and what you are not. For instance, you may decide that consistent unreliability is unacceptable, regardless of the reasons or apologies given. This clarity helps you protect your emotional well-being and prevents you from investing in relationships that are unlikely to be fulfilling or supportive. The idea that talk is easy encapsulates the reality that anyone can say anything, but not everyone is willing or able to follow through. This understanding can be empowering, as it shifts the focus from passive listening to active observation. It encourages you to be proactive in assessing the true nature of your relationships and to make decisions based on tangible evidence rather than wishful thinking. Ultimately, you deserve a relationship built on trust, respect, and genuine care. A partner who truly values you will show it not just through their words, but through their consistent and meaningful actions. They will make an effort to be present, supportive, and reliable, proving their commitment not just in the good times, but also when things are challenging. This kind of partnership, where words and actions are in harmony, is the foundation of a healthy, fulfilling relationship. As you navigate your relationships, remember that you have the right to expect consistency and integrity from your partner. Don't settle for empty words or promises that never materialize. By keeping your eyes open to the truth behind the words and prioritizing actions, you ensure that you are in a relationship that truly honors and respects you. This awareness not only protects you from disappointment, but also opens the door to deeper, more meaningful connections with those who are genuinely invested in your happiness and well-being. The fifth rule resonates with profound wisdom. Never reveal your dark past too soon. Life, in all its intricacy, weaves a tapestry rich with highs and lows, joys and sorrows, victories and struggles. Each person's past is filled with chapters that are challenging and sometimes dark, shaping them without wholly defining who they are. These trials contribute to personal growth and resilience, but they do not encapsulate the entirety of one's identity. In our quest for connection and intimacy, it is natural to share personal stories, including the most painful and concealed aspects of our past. We often believe that revealing our deepest secrets will forge stronger bonds and foster understanding. However, this instinct must be tempered with caution and discernment. Sharing too much too soon can be harmful, as not everyone is prepared to handle such revelations with the care and respect they deserve. Opening up about one's dark past is an act of vulnerability that necessitates a significant level of trust. When we disclose our most painful experiences, we expose our raw, unguarded selves. This exposure can either lead to deeper connection and empathy or, unfortunately, to judgment and exploitation. It is crucial to remember that not everyone we meet will possess the emotional maturity or integrity to handle these revelations appropriately. In the early stages of a relationship, emotions run high, and the desire to connect deeply can cloud our judgment. We may feel an overwhelming urge to lay our souls bare, believing that this will accelerate intimacy and closeness. However, it is important to take a step back and evaluate the other person's character and intentions before divulging our darkest secrets. Building a foundation of trust takes time and should not be rushed. The risk of sharing too soon lies in the potential misuse of our vulnerabilities. There are individuals who, whether intentionally or not, may use our past against us. They might weaponize our secrets in moments of conflict or to manipulate and control us. The pain of such betrayal can be devastating, reinforcing the importance of safeguarding our past until we are confident in the other person's loyalty and understanding. It is also essential to recognize that our past, no matter how dark, does not define us. We are constantly evolving, shaped by our experiences but not confined by them. The people who truly value us will appreciate who we are in the present, recognizing our growth and resilience. They will not judge us for what we have been through, but will instead admire our strength and the lessons we have learned along the way. Taking time to get to know someone allows us to assess their character and reliability. Are they empathetic and compassionate? Do they listen without judgment? Do they demonstrate respect and understanding? These qualities are indicators of someone who might be worthy of hearing our most guarded stories. Trust is earned through consistent actions and mutual respect, not hastily built on the fragile foundation of premature revelations. Protecting our past is an act of self-respect. It is a recognition of our intrinsic value and the importance of safeguarding our emotional well-being. By being selective about who we share our darkest moments with, we assert control over our narrative and ensure that our story is treated with the dignity it deserves. This selective sharing is not about secrecy, but about self-preservation and prudent judgment. When we do choose to share our past, it should be with someone who has proven their commitment and empathy. Such a person will not only listen, but also support us, helping to shoulder the emotional weight of our experiences. They will see beyond the darkness to the person we have become, appreciating our journey and standing by us without hesitation. This level of support and understanding is what makes sharing our past worthwhile. It is also worth noting that timing is crucial. As relationships develop, there will be natural moments where deeper conversations arise, and sharing becomes a mutual and organic process. Forcing these conversations prematurely can create unnecessary pressure and discomfort. Instead, allowing the relationship to mature naturally ensures that both parties are ready to handle the complexities of each other's histories. The fear of being judged or misunderstood can be paralyzing, but it is important to remember that the right person will see our past as a testament to our resilience and courage. They will appreciate the honesty and vulnerability it takes to share such personal stories and will reciprocate with their own experiences, creating a balanced and reciprocal exchange. Our past is a part of our story, but it is not the entirety of it. We are multifaceted individuals with a wealth of experiences that go beyond the darkest moments. The people who matter will see this complexity and value us for the complete individuals we are. They will understand that our past has shaped us but does not confine us. Let us remember to protect our past until we are certain of the other person's integrity and care. Let us share our stories with those who truly value and respect us, ensuring that our vulnerabilities are met with empathy and support. In doing so, we not only safeguard our emotional well-being, but also pave the way for deeper, more meaningful connections. Our past is a precious part of us, to be shared wisely and with those who deserve to hear it. In summary, never tell your dark past too soon embodies a profound truth about human relationships. The narrative of our lives is woven from diverse experiences, and while sharing our darkest chapters can foster closeness, it must be done with care and discernment. Protecting our past is not about secrecy, but about ensuring our vulnerabilities are met with the respect they deserve. By being selective and patient, we create space for genuine connections built on trust, empathy, and mutual respect. Now, it's time to safeguard your heart and take control of your life and relationships. This is your moment to rise and pledge to yourself. No more weakness, only growth and self-improvement. We are on a journey to becoming the best versions of ourselves. Share your commitment in the comments below, and we will spotlight the most inspiring comment on our channel. Remember, the journey to a better you begins with a single step. Hit that subscribe button to receive your daily dose of unfiltered wisdom. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.